see that nice ball we got?
Okay.
So that's gonna go in like it never got moved. And see, if you go to pull it out, you don't loosen the ground, you'll break a lot of stuff off. You know?
And this is the raspberries?
This is those raspberries, yeah. You see they're coming off. You see those nice roots you got there? It's just, that's the thing I so love about this, because they have such good root systems. You'll plant them and you won't even know that they got moved. It's even like a little guy like this. So he's just coming up. But this you could plant, and this will become like one of those.
Very interesting.
You can see. Look at all the good root we're gonna get on this guy. See all that's part of that root. So you can plant it. That's gonna be a. Going down pretty deep. Get it. If you get these planted now, next year they'll be bearing for you. Next year.
Very cool.
And every year after that, just gets more and more. Just keep multiplying.
Yeah, we can start giving them away to other people.
Yeah. You just look at that amazing root there. I love it. And see, this is why everything has so much water in it, because of the plant's capacity to take it up via root system. And you go to in other places where there's dirt, you never see roots like this spread out like this. And that's why the plants are just so dry, because they're not taking up water with these things, man. Those roots go out.
Wow. Well, that's a huge one.
Well, they're all going there.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow, that's just going forever.
Yeah, that's great. The more roots you get, the better. So that's what I love about this material, because it's so loose and soft. You just you see in dirt, they just break right off. See, this just keeps moving out of the way. You just keep pulling it, and you gotta.
Well, and I like what you were saying
look
yesterday.
Look at there. You see, you got another start coming off there.
Oh yeah.
Just lay that out and just lay that open, and see another one right there. So it's just amazing how prolific.
Now, what about do you ever import worms or anything like that?
No reason to. Just you put the cover down, they come. See, all those things are unnecessary in a natural order. It was so cool. I got a call from a lady in where was it?
Oh wow. It's all connected.
I got a call from a lady in where was it? Georgia. She said, I just went to the health food store, and they were showing the video in the store. And
oh wow.
So the cashier was watching me. He says, "You're pretty interested in art." So he gave her the website and everything. She got my phone number, and she says, "God, we're so amazed. It was so interesting because we have these raised beds in our garden, and my husband last year went and got these wood chips and put on the paths in between the raised beds, just so the weeds wouldn't grow." So after I watched the film, and we raised worms for worm castings for our garden, because our soil here is like heavy sand, just hard to compact the sand. It's really impossible to grow stuff in. So after I watched the film, I went out to the paths, and I started pulling these few weeds we had in the wood chips, and I was shocked. I'm going down in these wood chips, and and I'm finding all these worms. And I'm yelling at my husband, "Come look at all these worms in these wood chips." And the sand, that hard sand below, wasn't hard anymore. And we realized, man, this is what we should be doing. The heck with these boxes, man. Just put these wood chips down, and we don't have to raise the worms or anything anymore because it's all right here. You know, it's just so cool for her to see.
Right. Now for where we're gonna plant these, it looks like you have just like a kind of a box frame kind of fence, and then you put wire.
They're posts. All I have is posts. Yeah, there's like 3, and then I have a board that goes the whole length to keep. And then I have on either side I have these wires. You see like the little cable in there.
Right.
And you see that keeps them from falling over. See, they won't stand up on their own. You see how they fall down?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to have something to support them. So just a simple, you know, post in the ground, and then actually there's 3 layers. You see, there's 3 strands, 1,
right.
2, 3, and this cable down there and everything. You see all these ones that are coming out now. When I clear out all the ones that are bearing, I'll push those back in under the cables, and all will be contained. And see, these are all next year's berries.
Is that how do you do your tomatoes? Do you do them like this too?
Tomatoes, I have a stake in the ground, and I just tie them up to the stake.
Okay.
Like that plastic, green plastic, tape.
Right.
So they don't, girdle the stems or anything in the trunk. Yeah. That looks great.
Wow, we're gonna have plenty of raspberries now.
Yeah, this is great, and just spread them out because they'll multiply. This, like I say, the challenge here is containing things. They just won't stop. Yeah, this one broke. I was just throwing that bucket over there. I didn't make it.
Go for the chickens.
Chicken food. Nothing's wasted.
And so that's basically what this bucket here is just stuff that...
I was just spinning my those tops on the kale. I didn't want to go to seeds. So I just cutting those out of there and go down my broccoli and do that. There you go.
Thank you very much.
I got a friend coming here, one of my wife's friends, and wants to get the rest of it.
I'm sure that's going to be plenty.
Yeah, I'll give you, and like I say, and spread it plenty wide, because from each place they'll keep sending up new ones. You can see on the roots, they just keep sending up, so you want to give them plenty of room to develop. You know, you don't have to be a rocket scientist. You look at the foliage and the health of these plants. I mean, you can tell these are really healthy plants. You know, you don't see anything like this in the nursery that they charge you big money for all day.
Yeah, these are beautiful.